5,846 Pesukim we have in the Torah, 9295 in Nevi'im, 8064 in Ketuvim. Sach HaKol we have 23,204 Pesukim in whole Tanakh. The Gemara says 3 times in Shas, any Pasuk that Moshe Rabbeinu did not stop, Pasuk means to stop, we are not to stop in it. Kol Pasuk de lo Paskei Moshe Rabbeinu nanu paskinan le. Brochos Tanyas Megillah. But in the Avodah from Yom HaKippurim, we seem to say a Pasuk, and before we finish the Pasuk, we are mafsik with different things. Ki vayoyim hazeh yechaper alechem letayr eschem. Mikol chatosechem lifnei Hashem titoru. Before we say the word titoru, we say behakohanim behoom ha'oim nebazoro keshoyu shoymim es Hashem ha'mefoirash יוצא מפי כהן גדול בקדושה וטהרה, היו קוראים משתחווים ונויבים על פניהם ואומרים ברוך שם כבוד מלכות אלוהים ועד. Also היו מתכוונים לגמול את השם כנגד המבורכים ואומרים להם תתעוררו. This we find 3 times in Musaf. By the 3 viduyim, Bidi Kohen Gadol on the por twice and the Soel HaMishtalech once. The Erloeh Rav questions this. How can we take a knife and split the pasuk and say things in between? In Yom Kippur, not once, but 3 times. 3 times against 3 Gemaras? And this question he sent to the Minchas Yitzchok, a Gabed from Yerushalayim, Rabbi Yitzchok Weiss. And Rabbi Yitzchok Weiss answers to him, first of all, it's not only 3 times, it's more than 3 times. There's another pasuk that we say in Yom Kippur many, many times, much more, and we also do not say the entire pasuk. Hashem, Hashem, Kedrachum Bechanun, Erech Apayim, Berachesed Emes, we don't say the whole pasuk. You are questioning about 3 psukim. I'm showing you there's much more psukim that we are mafsikim in the middle of the pasuk. And there are many tirutzim of discussion. But the Minchas Yitzchok comes with a hidush nifla. There are 2 ways how to read this pasuk. Ki bayoyim hazeh yechaper alechem letayr eschem mikol chatoseichem livnei Hashem, or livnei Hashem titoru. It seems to be a machloikes how to sing the pasuk, where to stop. According to the Marsho, the Gemara says in Maseches Yuma, there is a big machloikes between Rabbi Elazar ben Azario and Rabbi Akiva. What do we learn from this pasuk? Rabbi Elazar ben Azario brings a limud, as from this pasuk we learn that Yom Kippur cannot be mechaper aveiros ben odom lechaveiro. If you owe money, if you owe an apology, Yom Kippur will not erase the Aveiro. How does he know that? From this pasuk. Mikol chatoseichem lifnei Hashem. There are mitzvahs ben odom lechaveiro, and there are mitzvahs ben odom lamokom. Yom Kippur is mechaper only the Aveiros we did, the sins we did, ben odom lamokom. Lifnei Hashem. You have to stop. According to Rabbi Elazar ben Azario, we have to make an esnachto in this pasuk, or a strong stop, and that's allowed. But Rabbi Akiva has a different approach to this pasuk. Lifnei mi atem metaharim, umi metahar eschem, avichem shebashomayim. How does he know that? Because Livnei Hashem titoharu. The tahara comes from Hashem. So the Marsho says, according to Rabbi Akiva, there is no stop. The Minchas Yitzchok wants to say that our machzorim perhaps follow Rabbi Elazar ben Azaria. So we are allowed to stop, and it's not a problem whatsoever. But in many, many machzorim, and in the Siddur of Rabbi Yankov Koppel, Talmud of Baal Shem Tov, called Yaakov, it's written the entire pasuk without a hefsek. Livnei Hashem titaru, ve'hakohanim behoom nebazoro b'chulu b'chulu. It says right away titaru. It could be that he paskins like Rabbi Akiva, ubefrat that Yom Kippur is the Yom Hilulo the Rabbi Akiva. That's what we say before Kol Nidrei, Oir zaru ala tzadik uleyishrei lev simcho. Who is this tzadik? Rabbi Akiva, that was killed at Kiddush Hashem on Yom Kippur. So we are mechabed Rabbi Akiva on Yom Kippur by saying the entire pasuk without a hefsek, like Rabbi Akiva darshans, Livnei Hashem titoru. That is the parish of the machzorim that are makpid not to make a hefsek. But the machzorim that do make a hefsek, perhaps they hold that Rabbi Akiva was not nifter on Yom Kippur, he was nifter erev Yom Kippur. The Gemara says was bizman kriyashma, efshar kriyashma shel shachris. And we use the pasuk with a hefsek like Rabbi Elazar ben Azario, the way the Mashra learns. The Or Zarua brings down that he had a cholam, that Akiva is spelled with a hey at the end. There was a she'elas cholam made, and came out, Or Zarua la tzadik ule yishrei lev simchos, soifa tebos Reb Akiva with a hey. And that's the way it says all over in Yerushalmi. Akiva with a hey. In Bavli, Akiva is with a aleph. And the Kodesh says that the soifa tebos Or Zarua la tzadik is grasutun, gra. Ule yishrei lev simcho, soifa tebos tov is a certain tikkun, nothing to do with Rabbi Akiva. It seems that he passes like Rabbi Elazar ben Azario, and we are allowed to be mafsik in the posuk. Atem hadbekim b'Adonai Elohechem, chayim kulechem hayoim.